Final project part 1. Social issue capsule.
Hi, my name is Jonathan.
And my name is Justin.
The social issue that we'll talk today is related to the field of study of tourism.
If you're wondering what is the issue is the change or loss of indigenous identity and values.
Why this issue? Because as a future worker in the tourist field, it is important to understand the complexity of the promotion of a foreign country.
The principal impact of this issue is the commodification, standardization, and the loss of intensity and stage authenticity. Let's start with commodification.
When we talk about commodification, it is when tourists turn cultural activities like religious ritual or festival into commodities for tourists.
For example, of a commodification is like if Mexico would do their Day of Dead in July instead of in November. For an example, near us, it is like if in Quebec we celebrate the Saint Jean Baptiste at the October because there is most tourists come to Quebec in October. This is what we call reconstruct ethnicity. Now let's continue with standardization.
Standardization is like when a country is removing a neighborhood to make a popular fast food in this place. Example, in Brazil, they remove an entire neighborhood to put a McDonald's, and so people become homeless. By doing this, those places become less attractive and authentic because the tourism can see original restaurant that they see at home but cannot see the originality of the city. They do this to satisfy the tourist demand. For the last and not the least, the issue of the loss of authenticity and stage authenticity.
The loss of authenticity of a country is when a festival is staged to accommodate the tourist planning, or when craftsmen change the design of their product to adapt to the tourist taste. A stage authenticity is become inevitable when tourists don't want to get interest with the actual planning of the festival or the culture of an ethnicity. For example, in Colombia, women used to create mola, which is blues that reflect the composition of the world, of nature, and the spiritual life of the Kuna nation. Now, because of the tourists, the Kuna nation made these blues for anyone and transformed their art to please the actual tourist. But what are our recommendations to prevent this issue?
First of all, the travel guide could promote the festival at the date of the festival so that people have not to change when to do the festival and not make it one a month. Secondly, research could promote local food so that fast food chain will not implant in the foreign country. So, example, if in Mexico they love tacos, they could promote tacos instead of fast food chain like McDonald's, Burger King. Our last recommendation is that craftsmen need to stay authentic and do not try to adapt their art to tourist demand and not become commercial. In conclusion,
Indigenous countries need to stay who they are and not to try to adapt to tourists because they will lose their identity and values. There is our reference.